Employment Inquirers, I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Star Wars The Old Republic. It's episode number 32 of Sweater. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out. Well, we did a little more on Tatooine. We planted some sensors, which lead us to Lord Praven and the Shock Drum. Desert Duel. Star Wars never did that before, did they? No. And there's also this, last one out, the planetary story quest here on Tatooine, which I believe probably carries on down there. We're looking for Mr. Kurthson here out on the Dune Sea. Supposed to be alive and well over here, so we're going to be looking for him. I assume it's going to kick me off this. Mr. Grommick's residence. There we go. Said it was going to kick me off. Actually, while I'm here, we really should... Well, sorry, buddy.
Glad to be back.
We really should have Kira here. Even if I'm not expecting trouble. Oh, there's Mr. Kurthson. We should really have Kira here for the class quest, so... Just so that way I don't forget to do that later on. Why is this blinking? Oh, for all the usual shit. Alright. And this is Mr. Kurthson.
20 more minutes until I'm leaving. Then the doors are closing, Walner. I love you like a brother, but the doors have to close, huh? You weren't here before. You came all the way out to my farm to fix my machines?
Who the hell was he talking to?
Are you Grommick Kurthson?
Mm-hmm. I'm Grommick.
Not a chatty.
I started to think you wouldn't come. Most chaps think it's too dangerous out here. But the Sand People, they keep bashing my vaporators. Lizards chew up my guns and alarms. This place used to be a fortress, but I just can't fix things anymore.
Yeah, I think we noticed some of the smoking defense guns when we were on our way in.
Talk to me. Is it just failing equipment or is trouble coming?
I don't know. I can't figure out why it's breaking. And my rifle misses. And the creatures get closer every day. You can fix my home, though. Didn't I send the credits to Anchorhead? That's why you're here.
Why am I here?
Let's say I am here to repair your farm. Why don't you explain what you need?
It's the vaporators, and the perimeter sensors, and the emergency guns. They need fixing. I think it was the Sand People. I have the parts. It's just, I'm scared to leave my home without the sensors working. It's shameful, I know.
Yes, Sand People. It seems like not the quest I was being led to believe was going to happen, but hey, well, it is what it is. Alright, let's see what equipment needs fixing. This thing, since it's sparking. So that's a moisture evaporator we've got. Maybe it's a sensor tower. It's a little big to be moisture evaporator. Alright, all aboard this thing. Those guns need some fixing. Then again, could be evaporator. Oh, it's a perimeter sensor. Yeah, it is evaporator. Okay. Need the solar panels fixed? I don't know. If I was a moisture farmer, I'd be more concerned about, the moisture evaporators. But hey, that's just me. You can probably fix the guns. Oh, that looks like what we have to fix there. Get the other perimeters. It's not a lot. 5 out of all the crap that's around here. And nobody around here to stop us. There's not even like a, hey, you may want to... No, it doesn't even let me keep going. Hell, that's a thing. I'm not entirely sure what the hell I'm up to, but... I could have handled all that better. Down. Just as I designed and intended. I'll see how far we could get in this time. With the mount. Yeah, really roughly about the same spot. Alright, what's this time?
The console. It says you fixed everything. You really fixed it. Back before, I could have done it myself. Not so much anymore.
Well, why don't you tell me about those days?
You must have been pretty tough back then.
You know, I used to be a security guard for Zerka, but they've been gone for years now. They left me alone, and I've stayed by myself.
What exactly were your duties at Zerka?
I was a security officer at Zerka's Secret Weapons Division 7. I was so proud.
And what were they making in Secret Weapons Division 7?
Any idea what Zerka was working on?
The scientist's project. It was all secret. Zerka never told us what was in that cave.
The cave?
When it all went wrong, I had to lock up the base, leave the others behind. I left the desert and the horrors and went to Anchorhead.
Uh-oh, what happened in the base that you had to... Oh, you were the last man out? Ah, that's the time. How's that? He said it, he said the thing.
What horrors? What happened to the facility?
Something attacked us from inside. I don't remember.
Remember fast.
I think that's enough from the old man, don't you?
You're Zerka. I recognize your uniform.
Pity the sun's dulled his brain. But then I suspect he was never too bright. Yes, Grommick, I'm with Zerka.
It's like Zerka's got everybody's wires tapped? Republic intelligence isn't this good.
How'd you track us down?
Zerka found out about Grommick a while ago. We disabled his perimeter sensors and waited to see if anyone would come.
You broke my moisture vaporators.
Those two, yes. May I continue? Our honeypot seems to have caught a few flies. And now, I'm free to murder you and the old man together.
He's a nice fella, isn't he?
Surely you realize you can't stand against me.
I'm speaking to you from an airship 2 kilometers above ground. I can target you with turbo lasers and drop droids on your little heads. The advantage is mine.
He does have the high ground. Did you set the alarm, or trigger the alarm, or have we got company? No, we have company. No, just hurry up. Take your... Ooh. Somebody want to work on those shadows? And get a functioning V-Sync happening at the same time?
We have to get to shelter. Follow me.
Appropriately, we've got a lot of, there's a Battle Droids prequels music happening. But this is... What, Django on Camino, sort of? I'm just trying to place it. I want to say it is. It sounds like it could be. We gotta wait for it. We gotta wait for it. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just following the... I'm just following all the droids. Get that. Hit him with the big 4. Get that focus up. Which way am I going? That way. Alright. So we gotta go this way. Oh, sorry. I had to pick up some bits. Assassination Unit Mark IV. They appear to be of varying levels of difficulty and toughness. I don't know if that's just my impression, but it just seems like they are varying varieties of trouble. These ones have suddenly gotten a lot... You okay, Kira? This thing couldn't ping an ear off a Gondark. Shouldn't bother you too much. Here's Mr. Grommick.
He can't get to us here. We'll be safe.
Are we sure about that?
Well, that was exciting. I'm disappointed I didn't get to fry you, but I can settle for your asphyxiation. Enjoy being buried alive, my friends. Enjoy.
Well, that's not good.
He's wrong. He's wrong. First, here. This is a cache. The Czerka files I hid years ago. I buried them all over the desert, and this is the first batch. You can have them.
What made you decide to hand this over?
I want you to hurt Zerka. All those years keeping their secrets, and then they try to kill me. I don't owe them anything. And my friends from the base, they can't be hurt. Now, I had an escape planned when I built this place. There's a back entrance to take you outside.
Okay.
Grommick, you're a lifesaver.
Go on. I need to rest a while. I need to wait until they stop watching my farm. If you want the other files on Zerka, you'll find them in the desert. Just don't let them get away with this.
You have to recover files from northwest and south caches. Oh, door panel isn't going to open. It's just going to pop us out somewhere randomly. Underwhelming, but it'll have to do. Oh. I guess we aren't the only ones doing that quest. So. Sandcrawler's been in better shape. War droids, appropriate considering the crap we've just gotten into. That's on fire. Like, am I going to be correct in assuming that we're going to have to go through the war droids? Alright, let's see. We're getting close. I'm guessing these guys are guarding it. Finish off that guy that way. And big 5 to finish him off. There we go. Nothing too exciting there, but we can pick up this. Some Zerka files. Oh, a reek. Speaking of things from Geonosis. You can find that in the... I don't remember the name of the arena off the top of my head, but it was in Attack of the Clones. So. Alright, we can go and grab the other two file caches, unfortunately. Speed is not too speedy. So we will do our best past the various respawning geos. Oh, they're tickling us. We gotta be careful. They could tickle us to death. Don't remember there being this many geos when we last came through here. A distressed drill. Somewhere in this neighborhood. Water access panel. No, not quite this. Oh, we can harvest moisture.
There, good as new.
Don't know what the hell this is going to accomplish, but hey, that's interesting. I assume I've just bollocks up somebody's quest. Oh, there's another cache. This time guarded by sand people. We'll hit the big old force sweep. We'll hit the 5 so we can wind it up a bit, and there. Let's grab the second cache. So we've caught 2 out of the 3, and then there's the south cache, which is basically about a straight shot from here. Oh, that was N, not M. Alright, there we go. Now, onwards and straightwards. What's the worst that could happen, right? Since they're just setting just a little correction to the right. Correction back to the left. Past the Zerka grunts. Yeah, as we just kind of... That there? No, they sent all sorts of... They sent all sorts of interesting folks up for us to face off against as we go through this, so... Oh, a pristine serrated claw. Some nice junk to sell. And some Zerka files. Now we've got to speak to Representative Fowler, who's at the SIS forward outpost over there. So I guess we're heading roughly in this direction. So, okay. Everybody's going to end up in the same rough area for this quest. Which is fine. And that's one of the reasons why I try and keep both of those things going, and the class quest and the planet quest going at roughly the same pace, is because inevitably we will all end up kind of in roughly the same area, so gotta keep going up. Oh, we can't go that way. You gotta go this way. I think. Maybe not. Crap. I have to fast travel? Honestly, it's like 6 of one, half a dozen the other how I get there, because it's just like, it's gonna take too long.
I'll never understand Tatooine settlers. We live in a giant wasteland. Let's build everything really far apart.
I mean, you're not wrong. Is there not... Oh, yeah, a you thing here.
Report your ailments.
I'm carrying a lot of crap in my inventory.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Some ailment, right, boss? Oh, there's a... Oops, no. Mail somewhere? Oh, there. Because we got 2 things in the mail. Oh, Jack Burrs. Our friend Mr. Jack Burrs. Who we, oh, right, from, yeah. From the, from Rishi. And then who's this? Jostit Tribunal Elder. Oh, more people from Rishi. Well, not as exciting as it could have been. Oh well. So let's follow the road. And we'll take the right up here. And we'll just follow this path on the ground. And hopefully that leads us to wherever we're going. We just shortcut the turn. Look at us going at this lightning fast speed. Oh, more sand people. Whatever this is down here. Lookouts. They employ lookouts. We'll keep following the road. There's some crystals. Opaque blue. If you've got the crew skills. Reassembled support drones. Militia. Well, that's a thing. We can. Oh, that's mail. I'm looking for that thing. So we can unlock a fast travel point. Outpost Solara. Okay, that's a thing. I'm assuming this is, yeah. Maybe if it isn't quite where we want to go next, it is where we can go next. And for our friend, the great Fowler. Nope, not in here. Messrs. Fowler and Orden.
Try to appreciate the scenery, Camus. Most people never get to visit a place like this.
This is a horrible place. No wonder Zerka built their base in the Dune Sea. No one would ever want to look for it here.
He'll adjust. How was your visit to old man Grommick?
Well, we had a few corporate entanglements.
Aside from Lexende burying us alive, it went all right.
Too much to hope we'd seen the last of him. Mind if I see what you got for your troubles?
These are official Zerka records from Secret Weapons Division 7.
Schematics, survey maps. Looks like Grommick came through for us. Don't go anywhere. I think we're gonna need you.
Please no. I've had enough of working for you at this point.
Alright, we should be able to determine a rough location of the base from these charts. Problem is, the sands have shifted over the last few decades. We'll need some geo readings to determine the facility's exact coordinates.
Come on. Just let me do the damn thing.
What does taking these readings involve?
The data isn't hard to get, in theory. I can give you a field scanner that'll dip into the sand, put us on track. But a lot of this territory is unexplored. Locals talk about sand people communities, crate dragons the size of starships.
Yeah, it sounds about right for a crate dragon.
Someone has to go, and I'm best suited for the job.
Can't argue with that. If you take readings in a couple of places, I can figure out the base location. Meet me back here when you're done. Take it slow and be careful.
Don't think slow works when you're dealing with a crate dragon. So. Now where was the gimmick that I just got? That thing. Let's see. Contains implant and earpiece armor pieces. So open the box. So Karma scored Pummeler's package, which would be an improvement on the Pummeler's package we currently have, and Carbon scored Pummeler's device, which is better than the earpiece we currently have. So okay. So that would be an upgrade, so let's go with that. And where did that one? Let's see, so we got mission efficiency or artifice efficiency? Alright, something like that. Okay. What's our item rating? A whopping 66. Buoyed almost entirely by that, but hey. different thing. Ah, man. I'm not... Like, just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I mean, I get that this is...
Have to hand it to the SIS. Nobody does nondescript quite like them.
Like, I get that this game has I guess we can get it on the way through. What was I saying? Banthas. Sand peoples. I get that, you know, they have a monthly subscription thing that they need people to buy into, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's a bit of a... It does eat up its time when you got like little things like like this that are eating up time, so right around here. So we'll take readings here. It was a good thing we cleared out friends, because it's going to take almost 12 seconds for us to get to take and transmit our geo readings. That's the first location. That's the third location. That's the second location. So I guess we'll follow this road. Sure, why not? What's this here? It goes to the Dune Sea. Here there's some Sarlacc pits out in that neighborhood. And avoid the rill. Huh. So we got a thing, refreshed and sustained. Refreshed and sustained by a small supply of purest dihydrogen monoxide. Dihydrogen monoxide. I get it. Harvested from a moisture evaporator on Tatooine. High school chem paying off. My high school chem teacher was so bad that I actually didn't take grade 12 high school chem. She was my science teacher. This is just sort of general science. In grade 10, and then my chem teacher in grade 11, and then in grade 12 I was going to have her again for chem, and it was just like I had to make an excuse to like I didn't want to say to the guidance people, because you had to go through the guidance counselors to change your courses. I don't know if that's the same place everywhere, if it was just my high school. I had to go through the guidance people, and they're like, well, why do you want to change? It's like, chemistry and business really just, don't go along. I hear there's an economics course. I had friends in grade 12 economics. It's just like, I do, and it's just like, because I said to them, it's like, I do not want to take a course with this woman again. She is just the absolute worst teacher in this entire school board. Maybe or maybe not factual, but I wouldn't. But there weren't many people who were arguing too much. Oh, there we go. We got a speed drop on you. So we gotta go in this general direction. What was that shit? Oh, they've got like an ability block on me? Oh, we've hit level 48. Ha! Take that. It's always nice to level up again. we're just coming up on the area here. Alright. You're lucky it was on the way to, the desert duel. The duel in the desert.
Fowler here. The data's coming in. Looks like this will give us what we need, but... I'm getting an energy signature not too far from you. Some sort of installation, code from long-range sensors. If you would, head on over and see if there's anything there. Could just be a glitch in the scanners, but I doubt it.
That's unusual. Usually they don't just, like, have the voice pop in out of nowhere. Well, we're in the neighborhood. It's closer than... It's closer than the class quest, so... Alright, I suppose we gotta go through this thing.
Good as new.
Alright, we'll be fine. Nope. Alright, that's one. I got him. Sadly, not close enough to get this guy. Alright. Let's go. The cloaked installation. Don't get in very far before it unmounts us. Unfortunately, if it hadn't mounted us, we could have gotten to that damn lift. You ever notice how annoying lifts are, Kira? Yeah, just take your time. Not exactly in a rush to drop off there. Do. There we go. Hop on. There are these things that are still on here. It's like, that's ended. These are all... This ended a while ago. There we go. Clean that up. Alright. Oh, let's get off. Let's go! Kira, come with me? Ah, dang it. Alright, well, I think we can manage just fine. Oh, see there? She magically turned up. We gotta terminate. Yeah, terminate 15 droids. Which is important because reasons. No, no, this is just a little back way around, unfortunately. Exploration seldom seems to do any good around this game. Maybe it's just me, but it just feels like exploring is... I don't want to say discouraged, but it's not encouraged either. I know, holocrons and datacrons and shit like that, but it's just like, eh. Get that. The big 7 followed up with a... Ah, there we go. Finish him with the 4. Let's jump in on the next eliminator. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I was a little late on that, looking for where I had hidden my interrupt. Not that it seems to matter, because it's not like it's... It's not like it's got a, you know, annoying thing like a stun or a knockback or a, you know, flatten or any of that crap. It's just a thing. Getting late. It's got a very quick wind up that you can interrupt with. It's a tight window. It's not something that you see often in this game. Just carry on. Deeper into the facility, the listening outpost. Meanwhile, we're going after the Eliminator droid, and his buddies are just kind of like, okay, you do that. The Observer droid living up to its name. The Assembler droid's, I guess, waiting for something to assemble. Use the 5. Why? Because the 5 will generate some focus. Alright, so it's down at the far end here. Investigate the energy signature. I'm assuming that'll be the Great Fowler's friend. I'll hit the 5 to generate a bunch of focus. Yeah, take your time. Not a big jump, which is disappointing, but... Look for him, and 1, and 1. Get the credits off of both of them, I would assume. Nah, we can't mount. Which is disappointing. We just need one more. Oh, I guess we could have gone down at almost any point. Oops. Well, that's disappointing, but it is what it is. So we'll take care of this thing. I was going to say, Kira's got him flying. He's high as a kite now. The energy signature is roughly right there. Get 5 to build up some of that. One more, and he's down. Oh, green one. We've got a. We've got heavy infantry, or no, heavy exoskeletal bracers. There, that. Okay, I was looking. I was like, wait, infantry arm guards? No, we got this. I would take all of it. So this thing with a bunch more armor and a little more rating. Yeah. Look, we bumped that up a whole 3 points to 69. Nice. All right. Enough of the joking around. Let us investigate this energy source. Well, we've investigated the energy signature. And now we got to go back to the Great Fowler. Yes, the people who know. Even by my standards, it's a pretty obscure reference. That got him. But will he, though? Okay, he might. And just fast travel back to... Not the outpost. The outpost Solara. Rather than just go all the way back, just return that to Mr. Fowler that way. Okay, see, that wasn't so long. we just gotta... Oh, it's a long way from Mr. Fowler's neighborhood there. That guy, is that guy got rocket... No, he's got a... He might have rocket boots. Oh, he's got a staff. Okay, never mind. Ah, I couldn't fit through the door on my thing. That's a shame.
Still a few minutes before those scans are processed. Huh. What about...
Hey, look who made it back.
Bad news, Fowler. That reading was a Zerka listening post.
Blast! Lexende must have set it up. Now the cyborg freak has our data. Zerka can find their lost base as easily as we can.
Well, that's great.
Zerka abandoned that base. Does it really matter if they find it now?
We assumed Zerka came to keep us out of the facility. Maybe we were mistaken. Maybe they want what they left behind.
Grommick's files. We saw some things.
Yeah. Turns out Zerka didn't come to Tatooine to build or test the device. They found it here, underground. An artifact powerful enough to wipe out a planet, just buried in the desert.
Why is there an artifact like that in the desert?
Disaster struck, and they left it behind.
That's what I'm thinking. Camus, has the computer cross-referenced the scans with Grommick schematics?
Yes? It looks like the main entrance is a few kilometers away. What about the door codes?
There's a bunch of relay towers around the base. They'll have a mess of data, the codes, along with old communications. Downloading everything from the relay towers will allow you to get into that base and destroy the device. It can't fall into the wrong hands.
You can't see me sighing, but I'm sighing.
We don't even know what the device does.
Zerka saw it as a doomsday weapon. That's enough.
Be careful in the base, in case they left traps, or if Lexende finds you.
That'll do, Camus. Time to let professionals finish the job.
Well, I'd hardly say that describes us, but a Pummeler's headgear and belt or a Bulwark's headgear and belt. I say we stick with the Pummelers. So, we can open that up. So you've got the carbon-scored Pummeler's belt. She gives us a little armor penetration. Nice. And that carbon-scored Pummeler's headgear, which are a little more armor, a little more of everything, and some armor penetration. We can add those on. Oops, that wasn't it. Character sheet. We're up to... Sadly, we've gone up to 70 on the item rating. I know that disappoints everyone greatly. Even I am a little disappointed.
Have to hand it to the SIS. Nobody does nondescript quite like them.
You might have mentioned that once in the past. No. I'm sure our Duros friend there is quite nice, but no. I'm not interested in picking up any quests at the moment. The thing Zerka found. Technical term, technical term.
Report your ailments.
Back pain, mostly. I mean, we could sell off some of this crap that we aren't going to use, right? Like that. And that. And that. On the pants. Am I going to use a Hapen Senator's cap? I doubt it. Oh, we aren't going to use this. And... Oh, the Sith Opera Collection. Carved rune stones. Oh, more pants. Let's start selling crap.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Yeah, no problem. How many, just out of curiosity, I haven't looked. Oh, so there's a few instances. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you how many people are on various instances, except for that one, which is apparently full. So, it's just empty. It's kind of depressing on a Saturday night that you come here and it's like, oh, and there's no one here. So, we can follow the road. But I don't know if following the road's going to get us to... we seem to have aggravated someone. I don't know who. It's no one particularly fast, that's for sure. So we just follow the road. A few kilometers, apparently. Send people sunder. Go along. Cave dwellers in the Goody Fuss. Oh, we're going to the Dune Sea. That's not good. Does anything good come out of the Dune Sea? A Dune Sea tunnel. Why do we have to go off the tunnel in here? Or go off the mount here? It's a hidden loading screen, that's why. Slow you down so it can load this in. The shifting path of the Dune Sea. What the hell is that? A sick? Didn't we eat one of those things' livers? Or cook one of their livers? Banthan drifts. Some opaque red crystals. If anybody has that skill, there it is for you. Interesting outpost. Should not bother with these fellas at the moment. There's the little bit interesting work on the outpost Thorazan. Oh, we're in Republic territory. Yay! Oh, decryption tools. We need to. Then we gotta investigate relay towers and. Really? Hang on a second. While we're here.
You know, some planets don't have to put up with this all the time. The heat, I mean.
Yeah?
Let's check in with the fast travel gimmick before we move on. It's basically on a straight path to... Out of the way, Sentinel! Oh no, we broke his leg. And that's why I kicked the leg out of your leg. Me reference wrestling? Nah, that doesn't sound right. No, take your time. This one? This is what I seek? Probably gets guarded by dudes.
Good as new.
Oh, no you don't, you bastard. Hello. Just left him hanging for a while. Oh, this panel. Which we will decrypt by waving our magic wand at it.
Dr. Sopran here. We've finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which register as over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many societies capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even Gree technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Lyric and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully we'll find something useful. Zerka's going to make a fortune off this stuff if we can figure it out. End log.
Yes, I will apologize in advance. My knowledge of the Star Wars universe that old is well outside of my wheelhouse. As much as I can on occasion be a bit encyclopedic about Star Wars, that is definitely not in the wheelhouse. Which is fine. Not everybody's gonna... You can't be like genius level at goddamn everything. Couldn't win Jeopardy on most categories. Although I imagine somewhere out there there's a Star Wars Jeopardy with a thing just like this. We're gonna take care of these guys while they're... Get a Cyclone Slash, we got one. And try and take care of him, and there's one last one. Got all four of them. That's what we're doing. Alright, let's see what this one is. Have something interesting, I'm sure.
This is Director Antaean speaking. As you know, worker safety is one of Zerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding studies of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Daigo. Research using droids and remote scanners may continue normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
Yeah, there's a shock. That doesn't affect the schedule, I mean. Circumstances have changed massively. The conditions upon which we had set the original timetable are no longer applicable. But it doesn't matter, get it done at the same rate. No new deadlines will be made. I'm familiar with that. Like this Space Godzilla thing that's happening right now. Still. Any project that was underway? Imperials? Here? Like stuff that was underway when... like all the deadlines that were set pre-shutdowns were expected to not be impacted, which was...
I want my concerns on the record before more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with the lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Sopran's theory about it being a Gree Enclave creation are inane. We've already got evidence of an ancient alien civilization visiting Tatooine, and they weren't Gree. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire is tied to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says, and I'm tired of being ignored.
Okay, so now we got a... oh, there's a fourth one? It's always 3, it's never 4. Then we gotta go off into the desert. Even more so. Just gotta watch out for any pits out here in the Dune Sea. They could be concerning. Make sure you double check where you're going before you go down any hill. Of course it is that. And it's guarded by a Sick. It's not me that I'm worried about. That was it. Combat focus. That was what I'm looking for. I got him. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Oh, Kira's got it taken care of. Or not. Got it. Oh, it's a purple. Memoir of the Unification Wars. Interesting. Purple and a large influence boost.
Well, Dr. Lyric is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is heading back to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser relics with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still. Lyric's theory about an ancient infinite empire and a master alien species was fringe science at best. But some of his data makes sense. I'm going to run a new series of tests tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there.
Poorly. I'm guessing poorly. I'll see where the fifth one gets us. I mean, at this point, it's just like, I just want to know how the story ends. I'm guessing it's that off there. The infinite desiccation. Hi, guys.
Report your ailments.
Just selling junk while I'm here.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh, crew skill vendor. Crew skill trade vendor. No idea. Onwards and offwards. I was really hoping there was a fast travel point there, but there wasn't. Alright. Let's garden this one. A womp rat. Used to bullseye these in my T16 back home. Alright, let's 2 them, and that should finish them, and it does. And a claw. Alright, let's see what we got this one.
This is Director Antaean to all Zerka employees. Please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the system, so the computers will respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
The imprisoned one will be free. The rebirth has begun. That looks like our friend. What's his face? Oh, and there's another Zerka dig site. And we gotta meander over to. Alright, well, let's meander away. I'm gonna head that way, and we will see you there next time on Sweater. But until we see you for that, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, share on social media, follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more Sweater in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.